Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn guitar. Today the G major chord, and after I've done it, we're gonna do squat training. And if you participate in the squat training, then it's really always. Lesson 1. Before commencing each lesson or practice session, make sure that your guitar is in tune. See page 8 to learn how to tune. We're gonna come back later to that. The major chord. A chord is a group of 3 or more notes that are played together. So 3 have to be okay. Chords are used to accompany a singer or an instrumentalist who is playing the melody of a song. The first chord learned is the G major chord, usually just called the G chord. Major chords are the most common chords. The G major chord is indicated by the letter G. This is called a chord symbol. Okay, the letter G says it is the G major chord. Chord diagrams. Chords are learned with the help of a chord diagram. That seems to be that. This will show you exactly where to place your left hand fingers in order to play a particular chord. A chord diagram is a grid of horizontal and vertical lines, representing the strings and frets of a guitar as shown below. Okay, I have a guitar. The left hand finger ring. The first finger is the index finger, the second finger is the middle finger, and the third finger is the ring finger, and the fourth finger is the pinky finger. And the left thumb is the left thumb. Then we're having a G here, and the nut seems to be the part on top. The first fret is the topmost part, the first fret is the line, I think. So directly the line, not the part in the middle, but the line. And the sixth string is the thickest. We're going to come to that in a moment. So the top one of the thickest is the sixth one. And the first string is the thinnest, so down below. The black dots show you where to place your left hand fingers. The white number tells you which finger to place down the string just behind the fret. So the fret is this line on the guitar, and it has to be done one down. The white number tells you which finger to place down, so 1, 2, and 3, so index finger, middle finger, and ring finger. Just behind the fret, first, second, and third fret. If there is no dot on the string, you play it as an open, not fretted string. They mean not to play? No, I think we know what I mean. They didn't say it, or we just read it. I think by chord, it could be that all notes are played, with the right hand all down, and it could be with that one where you just played it without a finger pressing it down. That could is what we mean. So let's look. We have here G. Let's read it down. To play the G chord, place your first finger just behind the second fret of a fifth string. First finger behind the second fret. Behind it, so more on the top, to the nut, to the end of the guitar. And then the second finger just behind the third fret, 1, 2, 3, just behind it, of a sixth string. Third finger just behind the third fret of the first string. Okay, let me get the guitar. And let's take a look at what we have here. So we said on the fifth string, so counted from the bottom of this, and then the first finger, so the index finger, the first finger just behind the second fret, so it's the first fret here, this line, and the second fret, that line. And then on the fifth string, so there. And then we're having the second finger, so the middle finger, just behind the third fret. So third fret, 1, 2, 3, just behind the third fret, so we're having a bit and bit. Of the sixth string. And then the third finger, so the ring finger, just behind the third fret of the first string. So the first string is going down and there. That means that would be G major. Are you sure? Okay. To play the G chord, play all 6 strings with a pick. I don't think I have one, and I don't think this thing works. To play the G chord, play all 6 strings with a pick at the same time using a downward motion. This is called a strum. Okay, that is called a strum. How would the... Okay, the picture looks a bit like... How would the Pick lightly and strum from the wrist. Keep your wrist relaxed. Don't think it works, so I'm gonna do it. Count 1. Okay, let's first go backward. So it is here, the first fret and the second fret. So on the second fret on the 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just behind the fretty, the second fret. And then the next finger behind the 3rd fret on the 6th one, so the topmost one, and the other finger on the lowest one on the 1st string, same fret as the middle finger. And then this is the symbol for downward strum. This V. Okay, this V is the symbol for downward strum. This is a quarter note strum. It lasts for 1 beat. There are 4 quarter note strums in 1 bar of 4/4 time. If any note is buzz or sound muffled, you may have to press harder. Make sure your fingers are just behind the fret. So what I mean is, it could be that one is not pressed strong enough. All have to be pressed strong enough. The chord symbol is written above the staff. What is the staff? A new chord symbol is placed on the beginning of each bar. So the G on every bar here, that means we have to make the G major again. And then this V means every time where we should strum. And we should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the repeat sign means we have to repeat all the 4 again. Okay, in example 7, wherever, that is example 7. There are 4 bars of G chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum the G chord 4 times for each bar to make the example sound finished. Always end with 1 strum for the first chord. So a 5th one. To help you keep time, play the first strum of each bar louder. The 2 dots at the end of the step before double bar lines are called a repeat sign and mean that you play the exercise again. So what I mean is that we should do here the G major. And then we should make 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I miscounted, and again the whole thing. So just 8 times plus 1. I don't want to be now too loud. Okay, that is what we hit here. And then the 7th chord, that is D7. Okay, that means we have to do what we said here. And then just repeat. That means that we did the G major chord. Now, if you were here for guitar, then you can go directly to the next video of guitar, where we'll continue with guitar. Maybe we're gonna go back and make a little video where we're gonna say how to play the G major chord. If you stay here and participate in this chord training, when I said it here on this. Have the legs standing hip width apart, go a bit down into the knees, flex the legs and press them together, straighten one leg, bend it again. The other leg, straighten it, and down again, and up. A bit apart the legs, down into the knees, flex the legs, press together, go over to one side, and to the other side, middle and up. And a bit closer together, press to the outside. Have a good standing leg, one leg up, right angle with the leg, flex foot, even line hips, taller with the back, and press on the top against the knee. And one side. Press up and to the side. Press on the outside, slowly. Cross. Upper leg up, press on the top. And from the side. Press up and to the side. And now from the outside, open, close again. And now for the exercise on the ground. First the side plank on the elbow. Then with one leg up. Then on the long arm, one arm up, one leg out and pull knee to elbow. And over to the other side. First on the elbow. Then one leg up. And on the long arm. arm out, one leg up, pull knee to the bone. And up again. One heel onto the ground, pull the toes in. Foot to the left, pull in. To the right, pull in. Middle, move from left to right. Upper heel onto the ground, pull the toes in. Foot to the right, pull in. Left, pull in. Middle, and move from left to right. And have legs standing wide apart. Breathing that out. And out. In and up. And out. Breathe in and cross the legs. And out. That was the squat training. I thank you very much. And thanks.